MudRFunR here. Today I'm in my backyard and I've got some happy birds over here, and I'm just working on something that really needed to be looked after. This is my compost right here. That's where I store it until I put it in with a main compost pile. This is my big compost pile. Those watermelon peels are such a pain because they always have to be cut up or they take forever to dry up. I go inside my barbecuer. This is what I got right here. Some watermelon peels that are waiting to get sliced up so that they'll compost a little bit faster. So I'm just in my shop right now, and my workbench is a mess like usual, but I do have a reason I'm working on something, and it involved the piece of plumbing that I cut off of here. Don't need that piece, but I do need this piece. And what I've got here is a bucket and a garbage disposal. That's the part that goes into the sink, and I just have to attach it on there, and I'm going to use this for mashing up my compost pre-mash. And for that I'm going to need this little tube, this unit right here, and this bucket. So if you look in there, I've got some marks already made on the inside, and that was because I set the tube in here and kind of got a rough idea where I wanted this, and you'll see where I'm going with this in a minute. So from this side I can see those marks on the side. So I marked it from this side where those other marks were from the inside, and I'm going to try and cut this out. It's going to be noisy. I keep a bunch of used clamps around. So here's the plan. I've got one through there right now, just trying to see what size I need it. I'm going to shove this through here and then up through here. And push that in like I did the other one. And now I should be able to clamp that right in there where I want it. Oh yeah, see that? Would have been smart, I would have got my wrench first. Right here, maybe skip bottom. There's the idea, I got that in there. Gonna fit right into that tube right there like that. Just going to set this on a block when I want to use it, and all the mush will go in the bucket. Now I just got to go get a plug for this end. I forgot. Darn. I guess this is going to wait for another day to finish it. So this is a few days later, and got this sitting up on a cement block there, nice. Pops in and out of there nice. I was originally going to just go and get myself a plug and put it on the end of this, but I found something. So I found this in my junkier portion of my shop. So if you can have a little boo over there, you can maybe see what it is that I found. Nice plug on it. Energy sucking light bulbs. To get any decent light out of these things, you got to put about 150 to 250 watt bulb in there. Too much for my solar. There it is. I'm going to try and zoom in on that lid there. That's as high as my tripod will go. So the numbers that I got off the top of this thing here are 115 volt and 2.8 amp. So if I remember correctly from high school, it would be 115 volts times 2.8 amps would equal 322 watts. And of course, correct me if I'm wrong, high school was a long time ago. So judging by the size of this wire, and this being a solid wire and this being a braided wire, I was a little bit leery to use such a thin wire. These light bulbs that I used this outlet on, I had two 250 watt bulbs in there at one time, so that's 500 watts. So that should be enough to power this puppy, hopefully. So there's just a nut holding that cover on there. And there we go. Next. Alright, let's try that. So one thing that I wasn't even thinking about was a switch to turn it on and off, but I can just plug it in. And I really know nothing about these things. And I don't think that this hose here does anything. It looks like it's just plugged off. But hey, what do I know? I've never used a trash compactor before, let alone hooked one up. Alright. So I got some stuff from the house I want to mash up, and this is the watermelon from a couple of days ago that was in the barbecuer. I had to put those watermelon shells down beside the shop. Yesterday when I went to grab those, I opened up the barbecuer and I was swarmed by a million fruit flies that were in there, and I slammed the lid down so hard I broke the thermometer off the top. Came right out. Oops. Okay. So I just tried to move this thing again, and I was overrun by fruit flies once again. Up they come. Oof. Oh well, they're going to mash up just the same as the watermelon, hopefully. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. Really helps me out. I'll be posting part 2 of this video. Okay, I want to mash up some fruit flies. It's all going in the compost anyway, and I really hope this thing works. Oof. What a mess. But it made a big mess.